Hey, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Angela.
And we are
Blondetourage.
Blondetourage. We were lucky enough to see an advanced screening of The Monkey, directed by Osgood Perkins. And you know what? This time he is having fun.
Oh, yes. Coming off the eerie, slow-burn horror of Longlegs, Perkins goes all in on blood, chaos, and twisted humor with this film.
The Monkey is an adaptation of Stephen King's short story. But this isn't just a supernatural horror flick. It's a full-blown gore fest that wants to make you squirm and laugh at the same time.
The story follows twin brothers Hal and Bill, played as kids by Christian Convery. And I have to be honest, they did such a good job with this that I didn't even realize it was the same person.
I didn't either. That's insane. And they were played as adults by Theo James, who we just love.
Love. They come across a creepy wind-up monkey toy from their father's past.
Don't call it a toy.
Ah. The catch here, every time it hits the drum, someone dies in some grotesque freak accident.
Do you want to hear something interesting?
Of course I do.
So the book, which I didn't read, the short story.
I didn't either.
It's actually symbols that he uses, the monkey. And they didn't go with symbols. You know why?
No? Let me try to figure it out.
Okay.
I can't figure it out.
No, you're not going to. Disney copyrighted the toy with the symbols in Toy Story 4, I believe.
Get out of
They
here.
copyrighted that toy, so Osgood Perkins couldn't use it.
Really?
Yes.
Very, very. She's so smart.
So back to the story. The brothers try to get rid of it, but of course, this thing has a mind of its own.
Years later, Hal has tried to cut himself off from the world to prevent more deaths. But when the monkey inevitably returns, he's forced to reunite with his estranged brother to put an end to the curse once and for all.
Now, if you're expecting a slow burn film like his typical films like Longlegs and The Black Coat's Daughter, this is not it. It is full-blown comedic gore fest.
These absurd, over-the-top kills were as nauseating as they were entertaining.
Yes.
However, I did not really love the film.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I can equate it. You know when you go to a fast food restaurant,
Yeah.
okay, and you want to get those hot, delicious fries.
Yes.
And you're anticipating it, and you get those fries, and they're kind of cold, and you know they've been sitting there for a while.
Yes.
That's how I felt about this movie. I was disappointed.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
such high hopes for it.
Yeah.
Based on, you know, just the anticipation, based on the trailers.
Right.
And I don't know, it just fell flat for me.
I know what you're saying because it started off so good. I loved like the first half of it. I thought, I mean, even Osgood Perkins was in it, and he was like one of the funniest characters.
He was great.
And the whole beginning kind of reminded me of Heathers.
Yes.
You know, like a cross between Heathers and Final Destination.
Sure.
You know? But that dark comedy of Heathers, like each time they went to a funeral, it was just so funny.
It was really, really funny.
And that priest stole the show.
Oh my God, he was amazing. I wanted more of him. Speaking of wanting more of someone,
Yeah.
Elijah Wood.
I know.
They threw that character away.
Completely underused.
Ugh.
I know.
I would have loved to have seen more than him.
Definitely.
But it's like going back to the reference of the French fries. Like, you're still going to eat the fries. You still like them. They're still good. But they're not as good as they could have been.
Do you want fries or something right now?
I'm really craving some French fries. As you heard us say before, we love Theo James. And we've seen him in a whole bunch of stuff. And he just always hits the mark with everything he does. And he did with this too.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny. The one character that we followed along until his brother was, you know, the older brother was introduced later on. I loved him, but something felt weird when you saw his twin brother as an adult. And I don't know if I was just so focused on the way he looked and the funny little mullet that he had going on.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't know. Like when he came into the picture, there was something that just felt off to me.
And I almost wanted them to stay kids. I don't know. It was something about that. I thought it would be interesting that way. I don't know. I that's when I thought it was funniest, when they were kids.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would have wanted to see it if Theo James wasn't in it, because that was a big draw for me. Because I love him. He's so natural. Like, he did this at a couple of parts. It's even in the trailer where he's like, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff, like, he's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it. Not just in the looks department, but
right.
I mean, his acting chops are incredible.
He's got great comedic timing.
Mm-hmm.
And he even shows that in that show, The Gentleman. I mean, he's so funny in that. Where the film started to lose it for me was when they introduced this one character. He kind of came out of nowhere. And I don't want to spoil it, or because, you know, it's I don't know. This character to me just didn't seem placed properly.
Yeah, he didn't belong.
Yeah, it was like edited weird. And I don't want to take away from his comic skills, because he had some funny one-liners too, but it seemed off. The character relationship between the older twin and this character, I don't know. It just didn't work for me.
Me neither. And it would have been interesting. Well, see, I don't even know. Is that character in the book? It'd be interesting to know if they threw that character in, or if the character is actually in the book. Who knows? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But like she said, you know, we don't want to spoil it. But I started losing it right after, what's her name? Twyla.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Levy.
What's her name?
Twyla Levy.
Twyla Levy.
Get the hell out of here, you dumb broad!
Oh my gosh, did you not know that?
She, after her scene, that's where I just started to...
But look, that's kind of where they introduced the new character we're talking about.
It's true.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're going to stay with the funny stuff and you're going to make it like that, I felt like it needed more. There was too long in between the funny things. That was just my opinion. Anyway.
And I also felt, not that this movie had a million genres, but it almost like turned into a heist movie at the end. And I was like, I don't know if heist is the right word, but it was trying to be something. Like, this movie knew exactly what it was up until this part. And then it kind of took a weird turn. So I'm not knocking it. I'd probably see it again, but
I wouldn't.
No?
No.
I just, it wasn't as great as I wanted it to be.
Definitely not. And
visually, though, it was spectacular. I loved the visuals.
That's what kept me engaged.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I loved the way it looked.
Yeah.
It just had this feel almost to like a throwback.
A retro.
To the early 2000s type of horror films.
Yeah.
Would I recommend it? Not really.
Really?
Nah.
I would. And I actually would recommend seeing it like opening night when it's a crowded theater, because that was also another cool thing.
Hearing all the other people be engaged and laugh and stuff. But yeah, I would say wait for it to come out on video.
Oh, I don't.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too hard. Maybe I'll get slammed for this, but...
No, I don't think you're being too hard. I just, that's your opinion.
I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching our review of The Monkey. Please remember to like
and subscribe.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.